Today we're going to work on Lesson 2, Day 4, Activity B, Making Connections. As you look through these 10 questions, you're going to circle the letter next to each correct answer. In some instances, there may be more than one correct answer. So let's look at number 1. Which word or words goes with clothing? So we're going to look. Is garment a type of clothing? Yes, so we'll circle A. Is an endeavor a type of clothing or something to do with clothing? No, an endeavor is like a goal. So that is incorrect. Clad, yes, we learned that clad is kind of like the way we dress. So that is correct. And then attire is another description for our outfit. So you should circle A, C, D. All right, let's look at which words or words go with careful. Which words go with very careful? So cursory, does that mean very careful? Anguish, buoyant, gingerly. Well, we know buoyant means to float. We know anguish means to kind of be in duress. Cursory, no, we've learned what cursory means today, so that doesn't fit. So gingerly means to be very careful. Number 3, which words or words go with face? So something to do with your face or your facial expressions. Does simulate go with your face? Well, you could simulate emotions, but I don't think that's what it's talking about. So that's wrong. A grimace? Yeah, we learned that grimace is kind of like a frown or that we're in pain. So that's correct. Sneer? Sneer is like when you kind of give a mean face to somebody. So that's correct. And surmise is kind of trying to like determine something. So that is incorrect. So for 3, we should pick B and C. Let's look at number 4. Which word or words go with horrible? Something that is horrible. Abrasive? Well, abrasive we know can be scratchy, can make a scratchy surface, so that doesn't make sense. Monstrous? Sure, something monstrous is horrible. Tranquil? Well, we know tranquil means calm, so that's not correct. And then the one is gruesome. Sure, if I watched a gruesome movie, that would be horrible. So the correct answers for 4 should be B and D. I'm going to do one more with you, and then you'll do the others with your partner or on your own. 5, which word or words go with business? So it's something to do with your business. Abrasion, well, again, an abrasion means kind of rough or scratchy. That doesn't seem to make sense. Cursory, no. Inventory, sure, we have to take inventory of our stock in our business, so that is true. So I would circle C. And budget, yes, we have to make a budget so we don't spend too much of our earnings. So that is correct also. So for 5, we would circle C and D. You're now going to take the remaining of the 10 minutes and do 6 through 10, and your teacher will go over the correct answers.